Hey guys, let me pause this, hold on. Hey guys, welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. Tonight, we are actually starting late. It is 3 o'clock and it is a crock pot meal, but it's gonna cook pretty quick. So everything you're gonna need, I don't have it all out, but I'm making, it's like a ground beef au gratin potato kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so this is pretty self-explanatory. I am just cutting up an onion. I'm just dicing that up, and I'm gonna toss that in with the ground beef when we cook that on the stove. Also, I'm having a little snack, some chips and salsa on the side while I cook and watch my YouTube video or my show, whatever I'm watching, I can't remember. Does anybody else do that? Like, when I'm cooking, I always like have to have like some kind of snack, whether it's chips or something, just to like munch on while I'm cooking. Maybe that's just me, but let me know down below if you guys are like that. But now I've just threw about a pound of ground beef and my onions into my pan, and I am just going to season that with salt and pepper, some garlic powder, or I might have used minced garlic, I can't remember. Garlic salt, I did add that, some ranch seasoning, a little bit of adobo seasoning, some red chili flakes. And so I'm just going to let that cook on the stove. I think I added minced garlic. Oh yeah, I did a big spoon of it. And I'm just going to cook that down until it is ready. And then I didn't show you guys. Oh, I'm mixing together salt, pepper, ranch, some seasoned salt and garlic powder, and a little bit of onion salt, and I mix that all together, and that's going to be our seasoning for our potatoes. And then in the crock pot, basically I slice my potatoes super thin, as you can see, and I'm just going to shred up some cheddar cheese, but we're just going to throw it all in the crock pot. I'll show you guys how I do it. And this meal turned out so delicious, you guys. It was so easy and it was so good. I actually topped mine when we ate it. I topped it with a little bit of sriracha, and it was delicious. So super quick, super easy meal. Okay, so you can see that I'm just like adding the slices of potato in like one layer. I'm topping it with our little seasoning mixture. Then I'm gonna add the meat and then cheese, and then we're just gonna repeat it until it is filled to the top. Okay, so now that that's done, we're actually going to pour some chicken stock all over it, and I probably poured about half a cup in it. And yeah, this is how it turned out. I served it with some Brussels sprouts with a sauce on the side, or all over the Brussels sprouts, and then I topped my actual meal with sriracha, and it was super good, guys. You need to try this recipe. I will link it down below. It was super good. What's up, guys? Sorry, there's stuff cooking, but I wanted to pop on here and show you what we're having for dinner, walk you through it. We're having a sausage tortellini soup tonight. I've never made it. It will be a new one here in our house, so I'll let you guys know how we like it. But I just have right now, I'll show you. I got a pound of hot sausage in here. I'm just gonna brown that up, and then I'll let you know what we do at the next step. Okay, so I'm just going to add some parsley flakes, some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and I think some oregano, and I'm just going to stir that in, and salt and pepper, and stir that in, and then we're going to add some water. I ended up total adding probably about 3 to 4 cups. I didn't really measure that well. I just kind of eyeballed it to what I thought was enough. And then I'm also adding some chicken bouillon into that, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to stir that around in there and just let that warm up and dissolve. This meal was super easy to throw together. And it was actually so delicious. But I got the recipe from Taylor Elmore, so I'll link her channel down below if you want like the actual link to the video. You can go check that out. But it was so easy that it came together, and I was actually worried that there wouldn't be a lot of flavor in it, but boy was I wrong. There was so much flavor packed into this. It was great. Now I'm adding a small can of evaporated milk, if I could get it open. And I'm just giving that a good stir to mix it through. And then I added some shaved carrot in there just for a little color. Shaving this carrot was so difficult, and it took way longer than it should, but I skipped through it for you guys. And then once all of that is like coming up to a boil, we're gonna add in our cheese tortellini. And that was pretty much it. It was a super easy meal, and it came together so quickly, you guys. And it was so delicious. I highly recommend this recipe. Okay, so I topped our bowls with some Parmesan cheese, and I just made a side salad with romaine lettuce, some tomatoes, a boiled egg, some bacon bits, and I topped that with some French dressing and a little bit of pepper, and that was our dinner for this night. It was so delicious, you guys. Yum. Okay guys, so for tonight's dinner I am making just hamburgers and homemade french fries in the air fryer. So I'm starting off by peeling my potatoes and just getting those all diced up and put in some oil with some seasoning and toss them in the air fryer. This meal is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't really show too much of us, making it, but it was really yummy, and one of my favorites is hamburgers and french fries, so I always love this meal. But yeah, I'm just gonna let the music play and let you guys watch.
Well, that was a mistake.
Never again.
Ever.
You get a pickle?
No. We're making some meatballs. That's probably good, right? Alright guys, so I'm making spaghetti tonight, and I was gonna put these meatballs in the crock pot, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna put these meatballs in the oven and cook them for a little bit. I'm actually going to top them with some, hold on, Prego, traditional. And then the spaghetti I'm gonna make with a different sauce. I know that probably sounds weird, 2 different sauces, but we're just gonna go with it because that's just how we roll around here. So I'm just gonna douse these in some sauce and give them a good toss. Might as well just put the rest in there. See what happens. So get a spoon. We'll just toast them around a little bit. This meal is very obviously super easy. So I just want to get these good and completely coated, and then I'm gonna just pop them in the oven, and they're just gonna cook for a little while. My husband's probably not gonna be home for dinner when we eat, but that's okay. He has class tonight, so I still gotta feed the baby and myself. So it's gonna be an easy spaghetti night. So I'm just gonna stick. This is the spaghetti I grew up eating. I know it's weird. It's in a box, but it is so good. I always mix like 2 cans of tomato sauce with the seasoning packet. Sorry, you guys can't really see me here. Sorry. It's like a weird. Let's see if that's any better. I add tomato sauce, and there's a seasoning packet in there, and then I just heat that up on the stove. So I'm still gonna make this as I always do, and then we're just gonna top it with the meatballs, because tomorrow with those meatballs, that's why I made extra, we're gonna have meatball subs. So that's why I went ahead and put all the sauce in there, just because I can just pop that right in the fridge and then pull it out tomorrow. But yeah, so it's gonna be super easy and yummy, and I'll show you guys what I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you've never tried this tangy spaghetti, I really suggest it. It's super quick, super cheap, and it's really yummy actually. So all right, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so I haven't made my plate yet, but I thought I would show you Pax's plate. He just has some meatballs cut up, and then I cut up his spaghetti, and then he also has a little salad, and it's just some of our salad. It's got bacon, carrots, mushrooms, broccoli, tomatoes, lettuce, and I think that's it, and a little bit of ranch. So, alright, I'm gonna feed him, and then I'll show you my plate after I make it. Okay, so this is my plate. I've got some meatballs underneath all that cheese, some spaghetti, and the big side salad I topped with ranch, and then some of this salad supreme, like topping, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat, and I'll see you guys next time.